I may not have known it as a child or in adolescence when my older sister Jenny would tease me, pin me down, and wave her hair in my face just to show me how much stronger she was than I. Or when Bree, another older sister who was closest to me in age, and I would argue over things that seemed so important at the time. Or when my two older half sisters, Yaisha and Melissa, separated from me in age by over a decade, would come to visit over the years. Or when I would play with, and sometimes bully, my younger brother George, 5 years my junior, only to grow apart as the gap in our age related differences grew. Or when I watched my two youngest brothers, Sean and Joe, also separated me in age by over a decade, grew from infancy into young children. How profound of an impact my siblings would have on making me the person you see in front of you today. Intimacy is a need that all humans have that can only be satisfied by a close reciprocal relationship with another human being. This isn't an option or something that would be nice to have. We need to be close with other people for the sake of our psychological well-being. Not only do we need to receive love in the form of intimacy, we need to learn how to give it as well. And luckily for me, as a child, I had access to all the practice I could ever ask for all under one roof. I learned how to share, compromise, and communicate long before I knew what I was doing or how important these skills would be as I grew into adulthood. And as I navigate my adult life, I can't help but look back at all the times that I wish that I didn't grow up in such a chaotic household and smile at how naive I was. Where would I be without my older sisters who taught me what a strong, confident, intelligent woman looks like 4 times over? As a man, I can't imagine how much different my perspective of the opposite sex would be without their examples to guide me, or without their acceptance of my emotional disposition and teaching me that expressing myself is a part of being human, despite society's insistence that men should bottle their emotions. Also, without having 3 younger brothers who looked up to me and watched my every move, would I be as deliberate as I am now with how I conduct myself? Or as driven to be the best version of myself I can be so that they're proud to call me their older brother? I don't know how much different I would be without them. And frankly, I don't care to know. Because at this point in my life, I can say I like who I am. And I owe that fact largely to the 7 siblings who know me better than anyone, even myself at times.